So the problem is that we have termites. You can see this is like the termites come, and you can see they've eaten the pole really, really badly up. And like a friend of ours, Peter, he says that he thinks Kilimanjaro is one big termite mound only because there's so many termites. We cemented the bottom and we tried treating, but it didn't work. This is less than, well, it's I guess a year at this point. You can kind of see that the poles have now fallen because of the termite issue. So we have a problem that the turkeys, the small baby turkeys, they keep crawling through the chain link fence, and a predator bird actually got one, and animals, they're at risk because they can just be picked off because the mother can't get to it so quickly. So we have to fix that. You can see as the chickens, they roll in the ash, and that actually helps keep the mites off their bodies. So it's pretty unique, cool, changes the pH balance of their feathers, and it keeps all the little bugs from eating them. So this really works. So we took a old washing machine and we use it to take care of our smallest chickens. So you can see these are our smallest chickens. They've hatched in the last week. Here we have our next size up chickens. You can see these guys are about 3 weeks old. Yeah, 2.5 weeks old. Quite a bit of them. This was an experiment that I did. I saw on Pinterest and I thought it failed. It just took a little longer than I thought. I bought strawberries from 2 different sources. The first source, they were a bit more mature. So I'm not sure if the second source they're gonna work, because these ones came from the second source. I actually took them from somebody who had just a lot of offshoots. You can see in the strawberry plant, it actually will reroot itself and create another plant. So if it does that, it doesn't actually grow strawberries that year. So we're gonna have to cut all those, they call them suckers. So we'll cut the suckers off. But this is the first year's plant, and you can see it's growing perfect. So we fixed the cage. We had some old screen. Actually, the screen is perfect. Wednesday morning, and we are working on chickens today and animals, so let me show you what we're doing. This is a huge incubator. It holds close to 90 eggs, and we had a small problem with the chickens. I'll go outside and show you later. Basically, the chickens were laying on eggs, and then other chickens went next to the chickens and added eggs. So we have no idea if the eggs are close to hatching or if they're a week old, 2 weeks old, and those faithful mamas keep laying on those eggs. So we literally have more than 100 eggs sitting under the chickens, so I'll show you that later. Okay, this is the kitchen chicken bucket. So these are all my chickens, and they see the chicken bucket. They know what's going to happen. They know it's time to go in their cage, and we're going to feed them. So we moved our little chicks out, and we built this little cage so that, again, predator birds can't pick them off and the big chickens can't pick on them. And Luis got an old deep freezer. He cut a hole inside. It makes it really insulated. And in the evening time, we still use a light bulb to produce heat. And so at night, when it gets cooler, they're able to stay warm. We did put a piece of sheet metal over the top so the sun didn't beat down on that glass and cook them. The chicken whisperer.
These are unripe bananas. They're green bananas. We cook them, so we are cutting them to make banana soup. This is Michael. He's the guy who helps us with building and all of our projects. He's a bit of our right-hand man. And this, on top of his shoulders, is Mateo. Mateo has been friends with us for probably 15 years, and now he works with us every day. He helps us with most of our gardening stuff. He helps my husband with different things in ministry. Bananas that we cut from the tree. We put a banana leaf on them. They're cooking and steamed inside of beef cubes. Yeah? Yeah? Yes. Oh, this is the goodness, my friend. Yeah! Today is the day we bother the chickens. We have no idea how much they've been laying on these chickens. Oh, yeah. So Wicca and Donnie have Trey. Alright. We have so many eggs because they kept just laying more and more and more. So our farming projects mostly take the first hour to 2 of every single morning. It's something as a family we really enjoy to do. Some of our kids enjoy it more than others. So in most of my videos you'll probably see Jillian and Daisy, as they seem to be more of the chicken kids. Acacia helps with rabbits, and yeah, that's pretty much who likes what around here. And the big kids, they help when we make them. Daisy, what are you doing out so early in the morning?
Riding my bike all day long.
Yeah, you like your bike?
Yeah.
Is that your Daisy bike?
Yes.
Hey, does that have training wheels on it?
No.
Who took them off? Do you know how to ride with no training wheels?
Yeah.
Here, let me see.